We often hear claims that certain parts of the UK voted to leave the EU, while other parts voted to remain. MPs in Parliament represent their local constituencies and will often justify their votes on the issue by citing how many of their constituents voted to leave or remain. For example, Gloria De Piero, an MP for Ashfield in Nottinghamshire, supported Remain during the referendum, but later argued that Britain should leave the EU after the overwhelming majority of her own constituency supported leave. The problem is that there aren't actually results for Ashfield parliamentary constituency, so how could she know this? The EU referendum was actually counted at a local authority level, which is not usually the same as parliamentary constituencies. Ashfield constituency lies within Ashfield Council, but so does the neighbouring constituency of Sherwood. So how many votes were from her constituency, and how many were from Sherwood? Professor Chris Hanratty offered a solution to this by using what we call regression to create estimates of how each constituency voted. Knowing the local vote, he looked at the demographic factors in each of those local authorities, things like the average age and the proportion of residents who have a degree, and then he used that data to predict the vote in parliamentary constituencies. How reliable is this method? Well, as well as producing estimates, regression also tells us how much variation in the Leave vote is explained by those demographic factors. In this case, demographic factors were found to explain 90% of the variation in Leave voting across England and Wales. And so, this is how we have constituency-level estimates of Brexit support, by looking at the demographics of each local authority and using those relationships to model the vote for each constituency. As it happens, Ashfield constituency probably voted 70% Leave.